Hey everyone, welcome back to Open. Our last guest is the conductor of the Choo Choo Train, New York City's number one train themed rock band. And she made a pit stop here at Open. She leads the theatrical music experience that combines indie rock songwriting with the playful tactics of performance art to invite passengers for a captivating ride of storytelling. Along with her fellow conductors, they incorporate various genres such as hip hop, jazz, and punk while inviting you aboard, but ask that you stand clear of the closing doors. Everyone, please welcome Choo Choo's lead vocalist and guitarist, Erica Enriquez. Hello and welcome.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. And I got to say, I had an amazing time visiting your Instagram account, rather the Choo Choo account, and I'm always inspired by your generation. And you're an interdisciplinary artist, so you have your hands in a lot of the design, right? Not just in the music, not as the lead vocalist. So talk us through what this journey has been for you, and how long has Choo Choo been established?
Sure. Yeah, we started a little bit before the pandemic. The original members of Choo Choo are myself, my brother Peter Enriquez, Connor Duke, and Graham Hazard. And we started right before the pandemic, and we were all roommates. Connor and I were living together in Brooklyn at the time, and my brother was living with Graham in Brooklyn, and we were like a couple doors down. So during the pandemic, we were able to record the record, our first EP, Laundry Day, at my brother's apartment, which eventually became a studio called Short Stack. And so we've released all of our music through Short Stack over the past couple of years. But yeah, I guess at this point, we've been together for like almost 4 years.
And how many band members are there now?
So there's a lot of different configurations of this band, a lot of different crew members, as I like to say. The four of us that I just mentioned, myself, Peter, Connor, Graham. But today, joining us on the drums, we have Andres Valbuena. On trombone, we have Toby Ekpanome, also known as CHOO CHOO. All of these people in my band also have their own solo projects, which I recommend you check out. Nicole Davis on trumpet, and I think that's everybody.
For today.
For today,
right,
yeah.
for today's presentation in our Open Artist Spotlight. You guys got to stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Now, I love that you said everyone has their own individual projects, and then you're able to come together and form Choo Choo, right? It kind of reminds me of the New York train station, right? It's kind of like you run into all kinds of people, right?
Absolutely.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about this concept of Choo Choo and how that came about.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I've been writing music since I was a child with my brother. But since moving to New York, I'm primarily a visual artist, or I went to undergrad for sculpture. And then I moved to New York, and I kind of put music on hold for a little while I was in school. But then I moved here, and I'm like, I've been writing these songs, and maybe I could like get a band together. So as I was doing that, I was playing with my brother and my roommate and his roommate, and we were just kind of workshopping names for a little while. I'm from upstate New York. I'm from Newburgh. And I was home, and there's a freight train that passes by where I live, and my aunt was having dinner with us. She goes, "Oh, there goes the Choo Choo." I'm like, that's the name. That's the name. And then as I thought about it more, a train, there's so many metaphors and so many things that you can get out of a train. I mean, like choo choo, like here comes the train, choo choo. It's a homonym, meaning it sounds different than what it means, or it has multiple meanings. There's a lot, like I said, a lot of metaphors. I mean, also just the New York City train station transit system is just such a quintessential part about being a New Yorker. So there's just a lot of like fun thematic things that you can pull from the train.
I love it. No, I'm a fan of the train theme as well. I used to actually present like avant-garde performances. We're going to lead into your performance art. And the theme was riding on a train.
No way.
Yes.
Wow.
It was riding on a train, and then
Incredible.
each station was a different experience. Right?
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
I'm with you on that, right?
Yeah.
But that's a wonderful segue into your performance art aspect of this whole presentation, right? You already established that you are a visual artist, right? You're an artist,
Yes.
interdisciplinary artist, but your origins are visual arts, even though you were songwriting since you were young. And then of course you have this fashion that you're wearing that is also your design. And I know the band is actually wearing some of your design as well, right?
Yeah. I like to think about, not just this being a band, but also like as you said, a performance art experience or a theatrical experience. So I design all the costumes. I do a lot to create the music videos and directing those, making props and different kinds of elements for that. And I try to be very intentional about not just the sonic elements, but the visual experience as well.
So I know you're going to be presenting something different for us in our Open Artist Spotlight today, but I do want to talk a little bit about White Pigeon.
Yeah.
Because aside from the costume, which is fabulous, I hope we're going to be showing an image of that. I love that costume. You made that one too,
yes,
right?
I did. Yeah.
That hat is everything.
Thank you.
Yeah. And just the concept of the white pigeons. I want to have a conversation about that. I especially enjoyed the video of watching you chasing pigeons to come to your show.
Thank you so much.
And how they were responding to you. Because, you know, New York pigeons have attitude.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But that's why we love New York. You know, everything has a little bit of its own attitude. Yeah, so White Pigeon, I mean, the song was inspired by walking down the street in New York, and you know, there's all different kinds of looking pigeons, as there are folks who live in New York. And I saw a white pigeon and I thought to myself, I wonder if the white pigeon thinks it's a dove. Guess I'll keep trying, hoping that it's enough. Just thinking about like that as a metaphor for myself. Oh yeah, there I am. And yeah, I wrote this song kind of about that experience of seeing this pigeon and imagining what it's like to be a pigeon, or the fact that we're all out grinding and trying our best all the time to meet the expectations that the world has for us, but what we set up for ourselves.
That's, you know, the fact that it's a white pigeon, and just in what you just expressed is also the individuality, right? And the ability to exist, having that individuality just be in places such as New York. I mean, the rest of the world should take note of that, right?
Absolutely.
Or the rest of the United States, I should say. Yeah. But right. No, but back to Choo Choo. Back to Choo Choo, because woo! Yes, you brought the props too.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's talk about these props that we have in your possession.
Yeah, I mean, I have the train whistle, which, you know, you have to have in your back pocket as a train conductor. And I use this during our live show, and it pops up in the record as well. And then I have my my megaphone that I give my train announcements on, which sometimes can get a little bit loud or a little bit confusing, as it does on the subway. But I really like to take all the different elements of being on the train and embed it into the experience.
And so I'll assume you're the main conductor.
Yeah, I'm conducting the band, but you know, there's all different kinds of crew members on the Choo Choo. My brother is the engineer, both the recording engineer and the engineer of the train. We have the fireman, we have the brakeman, and then all sorts of folks who join us and have different roles.
Right, because it takes everybody. It takes the team in order for the train to operate.
Absolutely, yeah.
I love that. So let's talk about this pink you got going on here. It's just so vibrant. I'm so happy looking at it with the bows and the fact that it's braided in your hair. Does this symbolize anything?
Yeah, so the hair is inspired by, there's an artist, Japanese Breakfast, Michelle Zahner, who is, an indie rock artist, but also a interdisciplinary artist as well, and a writer. And on her SNL performance, she wore her hair in similar fashion. And I remember just seeing that and like seeing another Asian woman performing on SNL, which was like kind of my dream, or being on TV in general, to promote, you know, my work. And I saw them, so this is kind of an ode to Michelle's honor.
Well, here's an ode to your dream. You're on TV promoting your work.
Yeah.
There you go. I love it. No, we're happy to have you. This is very exciting.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so are you guys performing? Are you touring? Talk to us about that.
Yeah, we have a show coming up this month on the 28th. We're performing in a wrestling ring.
A wrestling ring.
Yeah. We perform at music venues and in various spaces, but a lot of alternative spaces as well. So yeah, we're playing the show in a wrestling ring. If you follow us on Instagram, there'll be more information about all of that. And the song that we're playing today, Sweet Tooth, is our next single that's coming out next month. So
it hasn't even come out yet.
It hasn't come. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we got the exclusive, mi gente. Yeah. I'm really excited about that. Thank you for bringing it here first.
Of course. Yeah.
Nice. You know, I do want to say something regarding the fact that you're performing in a wrestling ring.
Yeah.
The whole band?
Yeah.
In the middle of the ring?
I don't know if it'll be like the full band like we have today with the horn section. It'll probably be more of a stripped down type of thing. Right. But yeah, this is actually our second time performing in a wrestling ring. Let's see. Last February, we also performed at a different wrestling ring in Brooklyn. For the album release of Kevin Holiday, Holidays.
Who we had on
the show as
yes,
well,
you have a duet that you do with him of some sort, right? Or he participates with you. How does that work?
We're collaborators.
You're collaborators.
Sure. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we love him. We love him, and now we're gonna
too.
love you. Well, you guys are gonna love it. I got a taste of what they do, and I promise you're gonna love what they do. So you must stay tuned, because when we return, Choo Choo is going to perform the exclusive. What's the name of this tune?
Oh, Sweet Tooth.
Right. So you guys stay tuned, because when we return, Choo Choo is going to perform an exclusive of Sweet Tooth after the break that you don't want to miss. Hey everyone, and welcome back here now to perform Sweet Tooth. Let's give it up for New York City's #1 train theme rock band, Choo Choo!
All aboard! Greetings, passengers, and welcome aboard my Choo Choo. This is your conductor speaking. I'll be guiding you through the tracks of this musical journey. We got a nice, smooth path up ahead, and I so hope you enjoy the ride. The gum that stuck to my boots stinks of all things that you said before you left, like I'd forget. I'm restless here on your side of the bed, between a dry and wet spot and my unshaven legs. I don't know how much more I can take before I drop kick my ex's wedding cake. I got a sweet tooth for revenge, I'd say, between a hickey lick and a new mouth I crave. I'm over it, not over you. Keep going under covers with these flashlight ghosts, fight chest organ huntings, the ones that scare the most. Call me that broken broom, get you. All the dust, try to convince myself I can trust you. I don't know how much more I can take before I drop kick my ex's wedding cake. I got a sweet tooth for revenge, I'd say, between a hickey lick and a new mouth I crave. I'm over it. Going under covers with these flashlight ghosts, fight chest organ huntings, the ones that scare the most. Call me that broken moon, get you. All the dust, try to convince myself I can trust you.
Yes, that was Choo Choo, everyone. Once again, New York City's #1 train-themed rock band. And for more information, you can follow them on Instagram at Choo Choo Band. That is our show today, mi gente. Thanks to all our guests for coming through and to you, our viewers, for tuning in. If you missed any part of the show, you can check out this episode throughout the weekend, 24 hours a day at BronxNet.tv. I'm Rena Valentin, and from all of us here at Open, may the universe provide paz, prosperity, y amor. Happy Latine Heritage Month, mi gente.